Hello, 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 hello. We are getting started so soon. Hey, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Bring the camera in. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Happy Thursday, if it is Thursday for you, which it probably is. I don't know exactly how dates work. Let's get some more chill music going. Just going to be a chill stream today. Not a ton in the way of plans. We're just going to be hanging out. What's up, people? What's up, Penguin? What's up, Georgino? Welcome. Welcome to the castle. We're in the throne room. I keep forgetting that they made it so that if you crouch while you're emoting now, it changes the emote. That's so weird. Yeah, so got a couple things we want to do today. Not too much. First things first, gotta sleep. Gotta get this snowy darkness out of here. That is definitely priority number one. So you know what? Let's go sleep in the actual castle bedroom, shall we? Let's do it. Let's take the elevator up. What's going on, people? Happy Thursday. Oh, we got some ale in the ale cask there. Let's take the elevator up to the bedroom. Here's our nice little sitting room area. But I'm going to go sleep in my actual bed for once. I rarely sleep here. Let's get some rest. Welcome. Welcome. We're playing Minecraft, obviously. Minecraft Bedrock Edition. This is the long-running Vanilla Survival Bedrock Edition realm. We're in the castle. This is my bedroom, where we can sit and read a book. Ah, yes. Oops, I got out immediately. Let me get back in. Let me get back in my chair. We got a hidden mine cart under the chair here so that I can sit inside. Ah. So nice. So nice. So yeah, what do we do? Last stream on Monday, I was very productive. I did something that I had been procrastinating for a long time because I was scared of doing it, which was making a blaze farm. Oh, hey, SpongeBob, how you doing? If you haven't seen the castle tour video, check it out. It's on the channel. It's on YouTube. That will give you a better picture of this entire area if you haven't really seen it too much. But we did some stuff last time, and I can show off what we did. But first, I need to address something. I need to address something because I got absolutely eviscerated by a comment on one of my shorts. I forget exactly who it was. If it was you, good job. You made me laugh out loud, but someone said, "You've had this world for 6 years and you're still eating cod." It's true. It's true. They got me. They got me so good. Seriously, so good. So I'm trying to graduate. I'm trying to graduate from the cod and do golden carrots. But the problem is I don't really have that many villagers who can sell me golden carrots. I actually really only have this one guy. At least it's discounted. I did go to my little raid farm, but like, oh man, I don't get very many at a time. So it's not ideal, but I can't eat cod anymore. I'm too embarrassed by that comment. So I'm never eating cod again. I'm doing golden carrots from here on out. So let's see what we did last week. Or not even last week. It was just earlier this week. We went to the Nether. We made a blaze farm. So let's check it out. And I want to decorate it a little bit. So I'm going to bring some stuff. I got all this nether brick. I want to kind of decorate it a bit. Just to make it a bit nicer. You know, nothing too crazy. I'm going to grab some... Do I have any hay? Hay bales? Do I have any hay bales? I can see that I have one piece of wheat. Okay, let's try and get some wheat. I want to make a little landing spot. You'll see what I mean in a second once we get there, but... Alright. I have a very small little wheat farm here, so let's just grab what we can. Hopefully I'll get like a couple a couple hay bales out of this. Replant the wheat, of course. This is the castle courtyard. We've got these visible... Oh my gosh, look at that new cow. That's so cool. I guess I'm in a snowy area, so I've got snowy cows, which is pretty interesting. They look a lot cooler than the like normal cows, in my opinion. Let's replant our wheat. Let's replant our seeds here. We can't, you know, we got to be sustainable. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. How much wheat did I get from that? 56. Not a ton, but that should be enough to make a few hay bales at least. All right. 6 hay bales. That'll do for now, I guess. All right, let's go check out the thing that we did before. I do need a bunch of blaze rods. I need a bunch of light sources, specifically copper bulbs. So I needed a bunch of blaze rods to be able to craft all the copper bulbs. And I still need more. I haven't been... I only built the blaze farm on Monday. Haven't spent much time there. Really need to just spend some time there killing blazes, getting some rods. Here we are in the Nether Hub. And one thing that I did here was when we first found and built the blaze farm on Monday, I just flew through the Nether, which was terrifying. Now I have a little bit of a fast path there. And I need to put a little sign for it. But basically, if we go this way, we'll get there eventually. These are my fast travel pathways that get me to various places pretty quickly. And we should be coming up on the blaze pathway. I think it's this one. Yeah. So this should take us right there. So it's pretty far away, actually. It's like 1,000 blocks in the Nether. Oh man, all this junk. I don't want any of this stuff. I have to dig out so much netherrack whenever I make these paths. What is this? So we're going to the blaze farm. I'll give you a little tour of what we did last time. We can spruce it up a little bit just to make it a bit more nice looking. Nothing too crazy. Then there's, you know, some other random stuff I want to do. Mostly just hanging out. Pretty chill Minecraft stream today. Nothing too wild. I did die on Monday while building the blaze farm. It was stressful. This is why I don't like doing big nether projects. But it's done now, and it's hopefully pretty safe at this point. All right, and here it is. Here's my little place. We can get rid of all of this junk. Don't need any of that. And so if I just drop down here, actually, let me grab one of these to fill that in. And of course, I picked up every single one of them. Yeah, so pop down here. This might kill me if I don't land softly, so I better be careful. This is why I want to put some hay bales down here. We'll do these to start. And I guess one more here, just for good measure. I'll get a couple more and put those in. But yeah, this is it. This is the little blaze farm area. You can see the blazes. I got some comments on a short that went out, like I think today or yesterday, about this. Some people suggested using like trapdoors. Maybe the blaze would walk over the trapdoors and fall down. So I might try some of that stuff. I'm not that eager to like go in there and mess around with stuff though. So we'll see. We'll see what I feel like doing. But I will put down some stuff here. Oh, I need more shulker boxes too. Maybe I'll go end raiding today. What I really need to do is make a shulker farm. I just don't know if I have moving a shulker in me anytime soon. Let's grab some stuff here. Oh, yeah. All right, so the first thing I want to do, I don't really need... Oh, here's all my wither skeletons in here. 16 of them or so. They keep this area safe by capping out the hostile mob cap, in theory. So what I want to do is just make this area a bit nicer looking. Mostly just by kind of closing off some of the walls here. Because I don't really need this area. So we'll just fill in some of this stuff. We're just going to make it look nice. And while we're here, hopefully blazes will be spawning. Going down here. Yeah, nice. So I'll get some blaze rods while I'm here, which is good, because I need them. Yeah, so this is a little blaze farm. You can see we've got the blaze spawner up here. It's just in a big empty box. The blazes fall down, and then we've got lava that kind of pushes them into the center. I do kind of want to try the trapdoor thing. Someone suggested that if I put trapdoors, like open trapdoors down there, the blazes might think it's a block they could walk on it and fall down faster or more easily. So maybe I'll give that a try. I also kind of want to replace that wood with something that looks a little bit better in this kind of aesthetic. So maybe that would be like, I guess crimson, or maybe even mangrove. Maybe I'll do mangrove. Make some mangrove trapdoors. Why not? Why not? All right, let me try this. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to make some mangrove fence gates too, because I kind of want to try, instead of using signs, using fence gates. I'm also going to drink a fire resist potion if I'm going to go in there, because I'm going to be walking through lava. Don't really want to deal with that. But, all right, yeah, let's just get in there, get out. See if we can do this, like, this stuff pretty quickly. Even with a million blazes spawning. They're all going to attack me, that's fine. I'll just kill them. They're not really going to hurt me. I've got my fire resistance here. Probably should have killed the ones that were down there first, but I should probably be wearing a chest plate too. But at least their fireballs and stuff aren't going to hurt me. Alright, let's try... I'm going to break these. I'm going to try and put a trapdoor here, or a fence gate here. Can I do it like that? Yeah, perfect. Alright, let's do that. Let's open these up. And then I want to try the trapdoor thing. I don't really know if it's going to work. I also don't need this sign anymore, because these open fence gates aren't resting on that sign. So I can break that, put a trapdoor here. Might be easier to do this from below, honestly. Just want to make sure I do this before the fire resist runs out, but I'm not too worried about that. Let's put this here, that there. Let's do this. And then, like, maybe they'll fall out? Okay, alright. Come on, get out of here. Alright, let's see if that worked at all. Are they going down there more easily? Not at all? Seems like some of them are still standing up there and not coming down. But it came down eventually. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try just getting rid of the trapdoors entirely. I don't really know what's best. Doesn't really matter. I'm sure that I'll get, you know, enough. I'll get what I need out of this. Okay, so a couple more things I want to do. I want to fill in all this area with nether brick just to make it look nice. you know, maybe I'll do some more texturing or something at some point, but for now I'm just going to do a basic nether brick. This is kind of, this leads out into the rest of the fortress. I don't want that to be accessible. I want this place to be safe and kind of isolated. So not going to mess too much with that. But we can do this. And also, I guess, I'll make this staircase go all the way down. Because I don't really need access to that too much. The only thing is, you know, maybe it doesn't look as nice. I think it still looks pretty nice. All right, we'll make some stairs. This is why I got a stone cutter. Oh, yeah. That was a lot of stairs. That was more stairs than I needed for sure, but whatever. All right, and then let's just fill in some of this. Just make it look a little bit nicer. Not too shabby. You know, it's a little monochromatic maybe, but I think that's all right. I can use some of these stairs too. Here. Make it look a little bit nicer. My kind of philosophy with this kind of thing is just, if I'm going to spend a lot of time standing somewhere, might as well make it look decent so that it's not like unpleasant to stand there for a while. Looks kind of cool, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I hope I'm going to run out of these. Yeah, probably. Maybe I'll get some slabs. We'll do slabs for this part. I kind of like that, being able to see the full spawner there. So we'll do this. Need some scaffolding or something. And then we'll just go like that. Yeah, this will look fine. This will look just fine. Just fine. Doesn't need to be amazing. Just needs to be... I just want it to look kind of finished, you know. Oh, no, lava. Get out of here. We don't want lava spilling out. Definitely don't want that. I'm totally just winging this. I don't know. I don't really have a plan. Just trying to make it look decent. And I'll change the color of the glass too. I think this will look better with like... I'm not sure. Like maybe orange glass or... Orange might look cool. All right, let's just clean up these walls. I hope I have enough nether brick. If I don't, I am in another fortress, so I can, in theory, go out there and mine as much more as I need. I don't want to have to spend a ton of time mining, though. Something like this. Doesn't need to look great. That's not right. Okay, I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. Okay, how many... Oh, right. I have to hit them myself. I keep forgetting. I wonder if I could put a trident killer in here. It would be nice if possible, but I'm not sure if it's possible. I don't see why it wouldn't be. But... Okay, let's go out here and get some more... Let's just mine this whole thing down. See how much we can get. Hopefully I don't fall to my doom. But the nice thing about Nether Fortress is lots of nether brick. Oh man, okay. That's deadly. I think from here, this pillar is just like totally solid though. Yeah, nice. Maybe I'll use some of the fences too. I don't know. Is this solid? Yeah, I guess so. Man, I don't like the nether very much. It's just like deadly and scary. All right, 2.5 stacks. We'll stop there for now. Hopefully that's enough. Where is the farm even? Over here. All right. Let's fill this in. Maybe I'll do something interesting with like some, you know, lava behind some fences or something. I don't know. For now, I just want to make it look not absolutely horrendous. Okay, I want to change the color of the glass, but I'm not entirely sure what color would look best. So maybe I'll just try a couple. I feel like orange is a reasonable place to start. Also, I guess I'll move this ender chest out of the floor and put it here since I've got the room for it now. And then I can do like, I can get real fancy with it and put that there. Ooh, fancy. Fancy. I should have done this, but I should have put the floor down before I put the stuff down, but that's okay. Hello, welcome. We're just decorating a blaze farm here. Built the blaze farm earlier in the week. Now I'm just trying to make it a little bit prettier. Nothing too crazy, but just trying to give it a little bit of life. And get some blaze rods while I'm at it, because I need a bunch of blaze rods. Oh, love your builds. Thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate it. All right, we got some. We got some. Okay, so I want to change the color of this glass and this glass. Let's see what orange looks like. I have my basics box here, and I have no glass. Oh no. Okay, I might need to go get some more materials, but I'll do kind of as much as I can before I need to go do that. Congrats on 300. Yeah. Oh, hey Callie, what's up? Did I hit 300? That's insane. I actually didn't know that. Oh my gosh, 305. We need to celebrate. I'm going to make a cake. I'm going to bake a cake today in Minecraft. This will be great. All right, so I'm going to just go around and just fill in the rest of that. Hopefully I have enough. I probably don't have enough. So let me get a little bit more of these nether bricks before I do. Honestly, shocked you went back to the nether. Honestly, I mean, same. But I need to get the blaze rods, and I figure I might as well just decorate it a little bit while getting some blaze rods. And then it'll be nice and decorated, and this project will be done, and I won't have to come back here very much. I'm just gonna kind of fill it in with nether brick. Just keep it looking all fortressy. Call it a project. Call it done. All right, let's get all this. Take a whole pillar down. Hopefully I'm safe down here. My like little pacifier station should be keeping me safe from most things. And I'm definitely not hearing like gas or anything, which makes me very happy. But yeah, we're not gonna stay in the nether too long. All right, let's grab all this junk. Let's get back up here while I still can. And let's get that nice and closed off. Yeah, I built a fast travel here, so I don't have to go all the way through the nether anymore, which is kind of crucial. But I'm going to take the scenic route around here now. And then fill in these walls. Oh man, I should really have another fire resistance potion. Do I have one? Yes. Okay, great. I'm going to try to do this all within the 8 minutes or whatever. Which sounds difficult, but we'll give it a shot. All right, I just want to do like all this wall. Yeah, you can shoot fire at me, that's fine. Just don't come over and punch me, please. Am I gonna have enough? I hope so. All right, let's go. We're gonna have to do the ceiling too. We're just gonna fill this in, make it look nice. I should have done this before. I was so focused on Monday of just getting a blaze farm working. I didn't really consider the fact that decorating it would be annoying. Get out of here, you guys. Come on. Fire resistance is the best potion. All right, come on. Man, this fire is so annoying. I can't see. I literally can't see anything. Get me out of here. Okay, that's one wall done. Cool. Oh no, I missed some spots. All right, that's fine. It doesn't matter. I don't have to, like, as long as I can't like see it, but I can definitely see that. Okay. All right, let's just go around. Come on, down here, you guys. Everybody down here. Everybody come down here where you're supposed to be. I might end up needing more fire resist, but that's okay. We can always go get more. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, let's do this. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. All right. Getting closer. If I were a good builder, I would be doing like texturing. Instead, I'm just doing all nether brick and I don't care and I will hear nothing about it. All right, how's my potion? 5 minutes? Okay, I can do this. All right, one of these walls is like mostly done already. which is nice. We'll just do that. And then, oh right, I forgot. This is like technically part of the fortress. It's kind of cool. Like the part of me kind of wants to leave these like windows so you can see the rest of the fortress, but I think I've decided just this second that I don't actually care, and I'm just gonna fill it in. All right, let's just fill that in. This will be my way back around. Let's fill that in. Okay, so we've got a little bit more to do. That's dangerous. That's the farm. Where's the back wall? Okay, that's the back wall. Perfect. So we're just gonna get up here. I'm gonna try to do the ceiling. This is part of the fortress too, which is kind of cool. Am I gonna have enough? Yeah, I think so. Stupid fire. We're decorating frantically while under fire. Okay, let's do this. Let's go. Oh, I forgot about that little patch down there. I gotta get that too. This is not really worth it, but no, it is. You know what? I take it back. It is worth it. It's worth it to have the farm feel nice when I'm standing in it. Oh, that is going to kill me. All right, let's do these. And we'll try to do this back wall kind of as quickly as we can. How am I doing on my fire resist? 2 minutes and 33 seconds. Okay, I could do this. I am going to move so fast and with precision. And I'm just going to typewriter my way up here. Come on. And I better not run out of nether bricks. I missed a spot? No. Good. Oh, I didn't even get the whole ceiling. Oh no. I'm definitely going to run out of time. And I'm not trying to do this without fire resistance. So it's okay. We may have to come back. That is alright though. How am I doing on time? A minute. Alright, let's go. Let's try and get this, as much of the ceiling as we can. We'll replace this with one of these. Nice. I need to be careful. My potion's going to run out. All right, I've turned this mundane activity into a race against the clock now. How are we doing? I don't see the flashing yet. That's a good sign. If I die and lose all my stuff in lava, I'll be really annoyed with myself, so I'm going to try to avoid that. How am I doing? 53 seconds. I could do this. All right, we just get the rest of this wall. The stakes have never been higher. Oh no, I'm out. Oh no, I'm out of nether bricks. Oh, that's devastating. All right, well, we'll come back. We'll come back. Bummer. How do I get out of here? Okay. I was so close. I really was so close to making it. All right, well, we'll get some more potions. We'll come back. We'll finish the last little detail. I need to go get more different colors of glass anyway, so it's all good. Going in for maintenance with those things over the lot. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Probably should have built the walls while the glass was still in the spawner. That is absolutely true. I was just, I was trying to get the function going before the form, but that was a mistake. All right, let's get as many of these guys as we can before we go. Hey friends, come on down. They definitely do get stuck on each other. I think they kind of push each other. I don't know if coming up helps or if just like waiting is all it takes. I think ultimately like this is definitely not the most efficient blaze farm thing in the world, but I think for my purposes it'll be just fine. All right, let us pack up, go back home. Maybe I'll put down some carpet here. Need to refill those potions too. Oh, I got some glass there. But that's not enough, is it? What? Yeah, no. That's like 15. How's Blaze Farm working out? You got bulbs. I got some. I need to get more copper. I think I just need to go. I need to go to the spaceship and get a bunch of stuff. I just haven't been back to I haven't replenished my shulker boxes in a while. All right, let me throw this stuff in here. I need more shulker boxes anyway. So this will be good. We'll take a little bit of a diversion. All right, don't think I need this here because I've got one down there. All right, we'll come back and finish this. Yeah, so what I did was, instead of having to fly all the way through the nether to get here, I dug up to here. Ouch. And this is fast travel path right back to the castle. It's kind of far, honestly. It's like 1,000 blocks. Which is a little bit farther than is fun to just run even with the soul soil. But with rockets, it's not too bad. Just kind of a waste of rockets. I said at the beginning of the stream that I got a comment on one of my shorts saying, "You've been playing for 6 years and you're still eating cod." So I'm gonna try to eat golden carrots now because I was so shamed and eviscerated by that comment. But it was true. It was very true. Oh, ow. All right, getting close. And here we are. Nice. I guess I'll actually go to the spaceship instead of to the castle. They're just not fantasy food. True. Maybe that's all it is. Here's another place where I want to build one of those little pacifier units because I'm always terrified of gas and stuff right here. This is like my one of my most frequented portals, and it's just in the middle of the nether with nothing. Aha! Into the stronghold we go. I'll put my pumpkin on. Oop. And here we are at the spaceship on the main end island. This is the newest, most modern base and storage system. This is the big one that I've been working on for quite a while. And it's pretty awesome if I do say so myself. So let's replenish our supplies here. I'll dump in that box with all the random junk that's in there. I can throw this right into my little shulker unloader thing. It pops out right there and then unloads everything at 2 times hopper speed. While I'm here, I'll grab some fresh shulker boxes. I got these little shulker box dispenser units. Oh no, I'm out over here. That's so sad. Okay, I really need, maybe I will go end raiding. I think I have more over here, yeah. But I need more shulker boxes by a lot. We can hear the little spaceship symphony for a second if we want. The way that this works, as a refresher, the items all go around in 2 times hopper speed on water, what are they called? Water streams? Any items that can go in to slices do. Otherwise, all the rest of the items will go all the way around, pop down into the next layer, which is categorizer, and then they'll kind of more slowly be sorted into the rest of the areas. It's a very elaborate storage system. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail right now, but the one thing that I did have to do is because I use LAs as my unstackable item sorters, I needed to have these note blocks going all the way around. And so I wanted to come up with a little bit of a tune that sounds a bit cool and spacey. So you'll hear it. Hopefully you can hear it. I don't think that makes much of a difference. And each section has a slightly different melody, and they all kind of come together. I still can't believe you killed the dragon that many times and the Endermen still have the audacity to come try fighting you without a pumpkin helmet. True. Very Earthbound sounding. I've actually never played Earthbound, and I know that I would love it, so I really need to. Anyway, we don't need to just stand here and listen to this, but yeah, so that's like the fun thing. Oh, you can see the shulker box that I put in actually just went across too and ended up in that little thing. It's a very complicated system, but it works really well, and I'm pretty excited about it. A bunch of stuff's dropping into the categorizers now. You can see all this stuff that doesn't go right into a slot is traveling across. I like all the feedback. You get all these like different lights and stuff as the categorizer's going. But anyway, what we'll do while we're here is just replenish our boxes. So we got, didn't I just grab a bunch of, am I going crazy? Didn't I just grab a bunch of shulker boxes? Did I just immediately like throw them back into the system? What did I do with them? Oh, I guess I just put them all back in that other thing. Okay. I want 3 of them for my ender chest. Nice. I guess we can dump this stuff in here too. And then I can replenish some of my useful things. Don't look at the cod. I'm eating golden carrots now. I'm a golden carrot guy now. All right, so let's replenish our basics and our stone in this slice. Oh, actually, I'm out of something. What am I out of? Wait, what? Why is this light on? That's supposed to be the light that indicates that that I'm out of something. But it seems like I have everything. Okay, something weird is going on. Let me look into this real quick. Random comment made you a vegetarian. True, honestly. Probably for the best. Oh, it's this. Maybe. Oh, this is maybe a design flaw. Yeah, I think this is a little bit of a design flaw. When there's... Okay, I'm thinking aloud here. Basically, these slices right here are like my super bulk item compactor things. So like end stone. I mean, look at all this end stone. I have just an obscene quantity of end stone. And these are my shulker loaders. So they automatically compact them, or not compact them, but just like shove them into shulker boxes. But it looks like if there's... Oh, now it's off. I don't know what to believe anymore. I guess it fixed itself. Wait, no, it didn't. I'm so confused. What's happening? Oh, this is broken. Okay. So this thing is off of its track. It's a little bit off. This trapdoor is supposed to be closed. Okay, let's see if I can fix that. This might be slightly tricky, but in theory, if I just kind of go like this, okay. Then I have to just carefully walk like that, and it perfectly positions, and now it should be good. Okay. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on there. I think there's a little bit of a bug where if one of these like bulk compactor things has items in it but not quite enough items in it, it will trigger one of these lights. I'll have to figure that out. That's definitely not something I'm going to try to do right now. But I think that means we're actually okay to replenish our boxes. Nice. So I'll just grab my fresh basics box, put the old one in. You can see it's going to refill this one automatically. I've got a fresh one here with everything I need. So we can just do that for each of our things. So we got the stone. We got those basics. This is stone. There it goes. Replenishing. Pop these in here. And then we got wood, redstone, and light. The new box. Very exciting. We'll grab a new wood box. And that you can see that replenishes. It is very satisfying. Grab some more redstone. Let's watch that replenish. Oh, so satisfying. And then last but not least, the light box, which is the newest one. I still need to get more end rods. I still need to get more waxed or oxidized and non-oxidized copper bulbs. Need to craft up some of those. And I guess I need to farm a bunch of pumpkins. Oh, no. Okay. So there is a thing that happens sometimes. It's a little bit of a glitch. It kind of traps me. It traps me in here. This is part of the... I should be able to just ender pearl out of here. This is part of the automatic crafting factory. It pops stuff up here. Or like it pushes this extractor thing up to grab stuff out of there. But every once in a while, it will... When I pop the box out, it will like fall into the wrong place and trap me in there. There's like a few, there's a few little bugs with this system that I'm still working out, but they don't happen all that often. So I don't even remember which box was which. All right, I think we're fine with those. Pop these back in, wood, redstone, and light. And then let's see, we can grab our nature and our minerals and replenish these ones as well. You can hear that the spaceship system is still sorting. I guess I didn't use anything from there. That's fine. We'll grab this one, the minerals. And you can see I definitely used some stuff from there. And a light came on immediately, which makes me think I'm already out of something. So there's probably something I'm going to have to replenish here. And I'm guessing it's probably copper, which is maybe a little bit unfortunate. But one of the things that I needed to do anyway, I think, is go to a trial chamber and just like dig out a ton of copper. Let's see. Yeah, it's the copper. So you can see when one of these lights comes on, it means I'm like out of stock of something. And I can check, and if it says 63 instead of 64, that's how I know I'm out of stock. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that. I think we're gonna have to go get some copper. What do we got in here? Anything good? Okay, yeah. So here's all these blaze rods. I don't really have a place for nether brick stuff yet in the storage system. I'll figure out where to put all this stuff later. The mangrove trapdoors, though, those I should have a place for. So let's see. They should go... Basically, I have like wood. This is my wood box, but the wood box only has like just the logs and the planks themselves. So anything that doesn't perfectly fit into this box, just I want to put in like the random parts of the storage system, like right here. So this is where I want like my random wood from kind of this half to go. So mangroves on that side. So we'll just add that to the categorizer real quick, which should be simple enough. I think I just have to go up here. And then, oh, that was not the right place to go up. I can just go up right here and then check out this categorizer chest thing. And then we'll just throw a mangrove trapdoor here. And now that will work, hopefully. And we can test it. In theory, if I throw the trapdoors in there, they should end up in there. Cool. Never mind the fact that all of my placeholder items are called Brent. It's kind of just an inside joke that's hard to explain. I don't actually know anyone named Brent. All right, so let us put that away. I have like my placeholder items chest. Cool. There's my blaze rods. And you can see the items are like finishing up sorting. It looks like this categorizer is already fully done. This stuff's kind of moving its way around here. You can see the minecarts going back and forth. Like we'll see a minecart come along here now. It's grabbing more items and sending them across. It's pretty satisfying to watch, I think. Is that those trapdoors? No, it's not. But probably the next thing is, and we'll be able to verify that it worked. I'm going to BRB for a second while this is going. All right, we're back. Oh, I'm out of frame now. Okay, there we go. Maybe. Come on, auto frame. Gimme in, gimme good, gimme good, gimme good. All right, that'll do. Okay, so everything's pretty much moved across at this point. Looks like, yeah, some stuff's just going over there. That's probably the last of it, unless we see the minecart go again. But I don't think so. I think we're probably done. Nice. Cool. So let's see what didn't get sorted. Nether brick stuff, that's to be expected. Warp sign, we could put that into a categorizer too. It's kind of just this is kind of the process. It's just, you know, as I'm slowly moving stuff in here, I'm just kind of letting stuff get not sorted and then figure out what needs to be put in places. Pork chop, I don't know what I'm going to do with that kind of stuff. We'll leave all this stuff here for now. But let me go put the sign in one of the categorizers. And looking at this again, it's on like this half, so I'll put it in that one again. And that should be pretty cool. And then I think I'll take a look at what I'm low on. Maybe it's just the copper stuff. in which case I guess I'll just try to go get some copper. I did like, there is a trial chamber that I've been using to try and get copper from, so I could probably go there. Copper used to be like a tough resource to get, kind of. You'd have to either mine it or make like a drowned farm or something, which were always way more effective on Java than Bedrock. But now with trial chambers, you can just go just decimate an entire trial chamber and get more copper than you'll really ever need. So what's the floor of the spaceship made of? These are smithing tables. I made so many smithing tables. Ow. But they're so expensive because it's like wood and iron. It's like 2 wood, 2 iron to make a smithing table. Or 2 planks and 2 iron ingots. But I think the floor looks so cool. It was totally worth it. The thing that's kind of annoying about it is if you right click, anywhere you go, you get this upgrade gear thing. So like I can't like place stuff on the ground, you know. I have to always like hold shift to place stuff, which is annoying, but it's, in my opinion, worth it because I think the floor looks so cool. It's very spaceshipy in my mind. All right, let's just do some quick rounds and just make sure we know what we're missing. Any other lights on? No lights there, no lights there. Nope, we're looking pretty good. No lights on over here or there. So I think it is really just that one light there, which is really just copper blocks. So let's just go get some copper. Let's do it. Let me put this thing in this. The space is so big, I have to fly everywhere just to get around. Actually, I'm also going to grab some more shulker boxes just so that I have some more in the castle because I'm pretty low. And like, I never use them from here. All right. Now, I don't know where I last slept, so hopefully it's somewhere convenient. Oh, right. Right at the beginning of the stream, I slept in my actual castle bed, which is delightful. Is it nighttime? It is nighttime. Oh, I'm going to stop moving for a second, give the castle some time to load in so it's not totally laggy. All right, and we can just sleep here again. All right, let's head down to the storage system. The old storage system, which I still use heavily. I'm just kind of slowly working my way into the spaceship, but it takes time for sure. And we can get there pretty easily through these elevators. And here we are, back at the castle storage system. I can throw these shulker boxes in here. And pop one out for good measure right there. Kind of a primitive version of the thing that I have now in the spaceship. And I'm going to grab these. I guess I'll grab these keys because I've got them. You can see I'm working on getting some of these, but I need more copper. And I need more copper bulbs too. And I guess the trial chambers have copper bulbs too. So I think I'm just going to go strip a trial chamber. Oh, right. Oh, that's COD, isn't it? So sad. I'm going to just go strip a trial chamber. I guess I'll leave these here for now. Oh yeah, I've got some more of these here too. Yeah, I need like, I don't know. I guess I need 3 stacks, really just 2 stacks to fill both of my, because like I have, you know, 1 shulker that I swap in and out. So I really only need like 2 stacks and like maybe 1 item. But if I get 3 stacks of each, then I'll be really good. Yeah, so let's see. Never ye mind as I turn on coordinates for a second. I also, I need some ominous potions. And I think I only have those at my raid farm. So we can actually go check that out too. Because I don't know if I've shown that on stream. Let me also replenish, regen, and fire resistance. Actually, I might have some in here. Yeah, okay, I've got some. Okay, so I need some more fire resistance though. All right, let's get some of that cooking. Unrelated, but I see videos of people avoiding the creaking by just digging a hole and trapping it in there. That's interesting. Yeah, I haven't like tried to mess around with the creaking anymore since going to the to the Pale Garden like the one time and getting the stuff that I needed. Again. There we go. But yeah, I think once I start working on my like orange stuff box, one of the things that I'm going to need a lot of is resin. And I think I'll have to make a creaking farm to get enough resin. So that strategy will probably come in handy. All right, perfect. My fire resistance potions are done. Grab the last one here. Pop that in there. And my flask is fully refilled. We're looking pretty good. I think I'm good on like tool durability and stuff too. Oh, it's raining. That's annoying. I just slept. Why is it raining? Well, we're going to go to a trial chamber. So hopefully, oh no, right. I need to go get some ominous potions. Because if I'm going to be in a trial chamber, I might as well drink the ominous potions and like get the best drops and stuff. So I'll just swing by the raid farm real quick to grab some potions. And we could run at one time just to show it off. Here we are back in the Nether Hub, and we are heading to the raid farm, which is this way. And it's quite close, actually. And the way that you build raid farms in Bedrock Edition generally is on top of a pillager outpost, so that you can be getting, well, now, it used to be just you'd get Bad Omen, and you'd continually trigger a raid. Now, it's like you have to get ominous potions to start raids. But here's this is where the pillager, hello, this is where the raid captains or whatever they're called spawn. And those guys now just drop the potions instead of giving you the Bad Omen effect, they now drop potions. And so you can see I just have like a very simple little trident killer here and a thing to catch some potions and other drops. I'm not really being that smart with it. But if we take a step back, sorry for the rain, you can see we've got this raid farm up here. This is like the right distance so that those like captains down there can keep spawning and dying and getting me more potions and stuff. But right here's where I get my drops. And if I just grab one of these, I guess I'll grab a few of these because I'll bring one with me. But we'll do a raid just for fun. Basically what I do is I just drink this potion now. And then I think there's like a 30-second delay. I have a villager right there with a bed. And so this technically is like a village. And so this should start a raid in a second. All right, the effect is about to go away and then the raid should start. There it comes. There's the raid. And basically, I'll show how this works. This is the Silent Whisperer design. Highly recommend checking out Silent Whisperer's videos. He makes great Bedrock Edition tutorials. This is it's like an older Silent Whisperer design that I've had to modify a little bit as like things have updated. But you can see the raid basically will always spawn in here. It'll get pushed down there. And then it falls into this trident killer, which just takes it out. Takes everybody out pretty quickly. It's not perfect, especially now that you need the bottles. Like in a perfect world, I would have it piping those bottles up to me so I could just be drinking them constantly or something. So it's not really, you can't really do AFK raid farms anymore. But, you know, that's okay. It was a little overpowered to be able to do AFK raid farms probably. Unfortunately, this is not like the most exciting or stimulating thing. Just waiting for the different raids of a wave, or the different waves of a raid to come fall into this blender and get blended into all the drops that I need. So you can see they drop like a bunch of random stuff that I don't really want, but the good stuff is the emeralds. I have 2 little item filters here. I think one is for redstone, one is for emeralds. So redstone and emeralds go in here by default. Everything else goes in here. But I've got this little lever, so I can just, if I don't care about any of this stuff, I can just have it go right into lava. But the totems also go in here, so that's kind of why I like to leave that on, at least in the beginning. But yeah, trident killers are great because if you hold a looting sword, the trident will transfer the effect of the looting, so you get better drops, which is also why I'm getting like all of this armor and stuff. Oh, it's density 3, actually. I think that maybe is good. I'm not sure. That's like one of the that's an enchantment for the mace, which is the new thing from the trial chambers. I'm not sure what I have on mine, actually. Let's take a look. Okay, I have density 4. Does it only go up to 4? Oh, it goes up to 5, actually. So... And I have 4, unbreaking 3, fire aspect 2. But I don't have wind burst. I don't know where you get wind burst. Maybe you only get that from trial chambers. Interesting. Man, so there's density and there's breach is the mutually incompatible one. So density is the one that makes it deal more damage the farther you fall before hitting, which is, I think that's the more fun one, probably. Breach, which is the other one you could have, reduces the effectiveness of armor on the target. So that'd be good for PvP, I guess. Density seems like way more fun, though. And then Wind Burst, which it seems like you can put on it alongside density, is like when you hit a smash attack with your mace, it like creates a burst of wind, which launches you back upwards. Which sounds really fun. I don't know where you get that. Like, okay, you can only get it from ominous vaults and trial chambers. Okay, so maybe I'll get really lucky and get one. But it seems like I should keep that book because I can potentially, if I can get another density 3, I could combine them into density 4 and then combine that with my mace to go from density 4 to density 5. So that could be fun. I also renamed this to a thing from RuneScape. if anyone's wondering where that name came from. Oh, I guess I forgot that I stopped the music while we we're in the spaceship. There we go. Don't let the villagers know about the Emerald Collector. Yeah, no. Okay, so this is, I think what we're seeing now is a little bit of a flaw with this design. Not because of Silent Whisperer, but just because updates changed and broke things. But there's a witch stuck up there, I'm quite sure. If we go up here, we'll probably see... Yeah, there's a witch. So this always happens, like witches get stuck up there. So I basically just have like a emergency witches stuck button, which I just can push. And that should then... Oh, I guess it died in the lava, actually. It seems like it seems it must have died in the lava. But yeah, this is my emergency witches stuck button, which pushes a piston, which pushes the witch down. What else we got? Anything good? Not too much. You can combine books. You sure can! Yeah, combining books is huge. That's like because the more you can combine books on an anvil, and the like anvil mechanics are really stupid, and basically the more times you combine stuff in an anvil, the more, like, exponentially more expensive it gets in terms of levels it costs. So there's this stupid, complicated system that you can do where you basically, instead of just like having your mace or whatever and putting like first enchantment, second enchantment, third enchantment, fourth enchantment from different books all in the thing, like, instead of doing that, because if you do that, it gets more and more progressively expensive with levels until eventually it literally just says you can't do it anymore, which is so dumb. So instead of doing that, what you do is you basically combine each book with like another book, and then like you combine those books together, and then like you basically do it in this like you basically have to create like a tree and do the leaves of the tree and ultimately combine up to do it in fewer total. It's not even worth trying to fully explain it because it's a stupid mechanic that should be changed, frankly. But yeah, you can definitely combine books and anvils. I use there's like a calculator online that I use when I need to do like a bunch of enchantments on like armor or a tool or something. I'll plug in, there's like, I forget exactly where it is, but there's a tool online. You like put in all the enchantments that you want, and it tells you exactly what order to combine everything to keep the enchantment costs, the level costs, as low as possible. I used to try to figure it out myself, and thankfully somebody else figured it out for me. Okay, so something's happening. I think probably this is just, there's one of those there's a Ravager up there who's slowly dying in the lava. You can see the raid bar slowly going down. So yeah, this is far from the most efficient raid farm. We're still on one raid here, which is why I don't have that many golden carrots. Commenter. But we'll get Hero of the Village. We'll go get some more. Yeah, see, and we get totems, which is nice. So I'm like, I have so many totems. I guess we'll grab this stuff too. Why not? And then we should have some redstone and emeralds. Yeah, nice. This is probably the last wave. I feel like it's gotta be. It's still going down. I don't think I need to push my emergency witch button yet. The raid bar is still going down. But it's slow. It's definitely slow. I think, I don't know. For now, it's fine for my purposes, but I might need to make a more efficient raid farm at some point. The eating cod guy needs to know his effect on this world. That's so true. Well, maybe I'll make me reading that comment a short too, just so that commenter can know how much of a profound impact they've had upon me. Honestly, it was really funny. It made me laugh. Because it's true, like, cod is not a great food for saturation. I just have so much of it because I have a guardian farm, and I'm like, I have infinite cod, basically. All right, now is that a witch that's stuck? I feel like that one might be a witch that's stuck. It's always a witch. It's always a witch. All right, let's push the witch stuck button. There you go. Okay, cool. That's the end of the raid too. Yeah, not the most stimulating thing to just sit through a raid farm doing a raid. I don't really need stuff. So I can just trash all that. You can see it dumps it right into lava. We'll grab this stuff, which I actually do want. We've got some ominous bottles. I'll bring these to the trial chamber. And we'll go from there. I guess I will... Oh, we got leaves falling. That's so cool. I'm so glad they added that. All right, let's also turn this off because we don't need this going anymore. And then we'll head back. I keep getting a message saying encoding overloaded. So let me know if there's any like frame drops or anything. I think it's probably just about my computer, hopefully, and not about the quality of the stream, but we'll see. Okay, I'll just go pop this stuff in here. Though I would expect some some frame drops as the castle's loading. That's, yeah, not frame drops so much as it is just lag as the castle loads. Because it's a crazy area. All right, let's sleep in my little secret bed right there. And let's go get some copper. We're doing chores. We're doing chores today. Cool. Thanks. I guess I'll go get some I'll go get some more carrots. Where's my carrot guy? Hey, Carrotman. Oh, you're out. Oh, I should have slept here. See, that's the other annoying thing. They're just out of range of that area. So when I sleep over there, it doesn't refresh their trays over here. So I always need to remember to come and sleep over there to refresh them. It's a little bit annoying. Okay, I'll just dump this stuff in here for now. I guess I'll bring these and I'll bring these. I don't think I need too much else. Replenish my rockets. And yeah, let's go. Let's go. So I wrote down the coordinates. So hopefully I'll be able to find it relatively easily. I've been here before, so. Get a nice aerial view while we're out here. Ooh, yeah, the industrial area is coming together. Pretty nice. Still a lot to do. So much to do. But, hey, it's happening. Wait, am I going the... Oh, I'm going the wrong way? Wait. Now I'm confused. I thought I was... Oh, it's not. It's over here? Wait, I'm totally disoriented. I thought... I must have just missed a negative sign. So confused. I'm so disoriented. I wrote down negative 969, which would be this way. I wrote down negative 969, 358, but it's gotta be negative 358, right? Oh man, but there's a... Yeah, this has got to be where it is. All right, somewhere down here, there should be a hole that I already dug. 950, 969, 358. Well, that's right here. Am I in the complete wrong place? Chunk base is not. This is a place I've been before. I wrote down the coordinates when I was here before. But now I'm totally confused. 969358. Or it's actually 600 more blocks that way. Of course, now I can't fly or anything. Wait, but no, that number's going up. I'm so confused. Okay, no, I think I'm gonna trust myself that I wrote it down correctly. I think I was maybe just disoriented. So I need to go 600 more blocks this way. And I guess I'm swimming. This is stimulating. I wish that you could elytra rocket from water in Bedrock Edition. I see them do that on Java all the time, and I'm so jealous of being able to just fly out of water. Because my only option would be to either, like, pillar up with something or try to swim to land. Okay, there's the ship. Okay, yeah, I guess I was turned around a little bit because this makes more sense. I'm pretty sure it is. I remember it being like out this way. Also, Dolphin's Grace, the effect that makes you swim faster when you're around a dolphin, Java Edition only feature, which is just ridiculous if you ask me. Because I want to swim fast with a dolphin. So hopefully they'll add that. I'm sure it's not very high on their list of priorities, though. Look how fast the dolphins are swimming around me. I mean, it's still pretty cute, though, I guess. All right. 969, negative 969, positive 358. And there should be a hole that leads me directly into the trial chamber that I've already started to mine a bunch of copper out of. Oh, look, a pillar. There it is. That's funny. Okay, so this is, yeah, this is it right here. Nice. Oh, right, and it's right, there's like a mine shaft here too. That's pretty cool. And another cave. Aha! There it is. And you can see I've already stripped out a lot of the copper. I really don't care too much about the cut copper. I really only want the solid stuff and the lamps, which I guess that is one. So I could take it. Oh, and there's another copper right there. What a treat. And we'll leave a torch here for good measure. Oh, there's water in there. Yeah, so that's an ominous one. I don't know if I've opened this one. I can try. I probably have. And I guess this is I assume this is a spawner that I blocked off. Can I open this? Or have I already opened it? It looks like I've already opened it. Okay, well, there's more to discover in this chamber, so let's go, I guess, to like the next room, which is somewhere here. Nice. And I guess I'll drink. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple things. I'm gonna put on a chest plate because these places are actually they can be kind of intense. So I'll do that, and then I'll drink my ominous potion, and then I guess I'll just kind of like check out this trial chamber a little bit. I know, like, watching people do trial chambers is not that exciting. Like, everybody's seen it a million times at this point, but oh man. Hey, friends. I'm gonna grab a bow. Where's my bow? Hello. Baby. Ow. Oh, I forgot I didn't have my elytra on, and I totally just jumped across there. Who has fire? Who is shooting fire at me? Okay, actually, I need to be slightly more careful than this. Slightly more careful than this. Slightly more careful than this. These guys have trimmed diamond armor. I have a totem, so I'll be okay, but I should not be quite so cavalier when I'm in ominous mode. Good in there. Oh, got some golden carrots from the trial spawner. That's fun. These are like traps. Yeah, let's get back to the high ground. Oh, good. A baked potato for my trouble. Oh my gosh. The babies are coming for me. Where are they? Oh, baby. I feel like there's another baby still. Yes. Baby. Man, the babies. I'm gonna... Oh, this is gonna... Yeah, this is my totem. I gotta get slightly more safe than this. Cause... Man, I fell in the... No. All I want is the copper. How do I get out of here? Am I trapped? Surely not. These things are, like, huge, though. Would be very epic indeed if one were to be pursued by the poultry rider. True. I mean, that'd be so fun. I don't see it happening, unfortunately. What is this? Trimmed? Yeah, look at this. Trimmed stuff. It's pretty fun. Let me keep my treasures. I guess I don't need some of this. Realistically, I'm probably not going to ever do anything with that chainmail, but it's cool, okay? Now, the pottery shirt I definitely do want. Those things are annoying to get otherwise. Let me dump some of this other junk out, which I do not need. I'll keep the baked potato, sure. I'm a vegetarian now, after all. All right, I'm going to start getting some of this copper. I guess, did I get all my rewards? Did I get all my rewards from these spawners? Or are they still going? There's a baby still. Oh, I should get a fresh totem. I should have got a fresh totem. I really should have got a fresh totem. Okay, let me go get a let me go get a fresh totem. That was way too dangerous. I think I have one right in here. Yeah, nice. Probably have a shield. Did you see the movie? I haven't seen it. I don't know if I really care, to be honest. But I know the meme potential is high. Why is it all babies? This is so many babies. Okay, I got a beef from that one. Great. What's coming out of here now? There must be a guy somewhere that I haven't found. Down here, maybe? Did I see someone ominously run across back here? Or are my eyes playing tricks on me? Oh, silverfish! Oh, baby! I knew there was a baby. I haven't seen the movie, but the clips and videos I've seen are crazy. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Like, it just looks ridiculous. Not maybe like, I don't know. I don't want to be too harsh on it because I literally haven't even seen it. But I don't think it's the Minecraft movie I would have made if I were in charge of making movies, which I'm not. So, you know, who am I to even comment? Okay, is that everything? Do I get a reward? Yes. Oh, great. More baked potatoes. Good. Okay. I'm glad that was worth it. That was totally worth it. Fighting all those babies for some baked potatoes. At least I get some sherds from the area. Oh my gosh. What? Is this just like the same trial spawners reactivating now because I've been here long enough? I guess that's why I had blocked off them in the other room. I guess I'll do that here too. I don't need it. I don't need it. I just want the copper, ultimately. I really just want the copper. All right, let me just grab some stone and just cover these guys up. Netflix has an animated show with the visuals of the game / game trailers. Oh, that's interesting. I have not seen that. I feel like that's the way to do it. Like, I don't know why, like live action Minecraft feels ill-conceived to me from the get-go, honestly. Man. All right, let's just cover these all up. Make this place safe so I can strip mine it for all the copper that it's worth. Cool. Cool. All right, anything that I don't need? Yeah, let's get rid of all this junk. Don't need it. I don't need those baked potatoes either, let's be real. Okay. Time to get some copper. And I'm just gonna, like, thing is, I kind of want, like, I do need some tuff too. But I don't think I want to get all this tuff. Because I don't really need the tough bricks, actually. What I need is, like, just normal tuff, which is the ceiling. So I could, or I guess polished tuff is what I'm making the roofs of the factory out of. So I could try to get some of that while I'm here, which would probably be smart. Because I need a lot. I need a lot, and I don't want to have to go mining for tuff. That just sounds not fun. After 40 years have gone by, would you release a copy of the world? That's a really good question. Sure. Realistically, I mean, I don't know, realistically, 40 years is a long time. But what I was going to say was I expect this world to last longer than 40 years. But also, like, 40 years is a long time. It's very hard to know what anything will look like in 40 years. But, like, sure, yeah, I'll release the world in 40 years. Why not? Actually, I don't want... should I... I guess I'll just get these as is, and then I'll decide what I want to do with them later. Whether I want to, like, let them oxidize more, or fully deoxidize them. See, isn't this is so stimulating? Just going around getting copper from a from a trial chamber. But it is amazing how much you get. Like, I mean, that's already almost a stack of copper blocks, and like the blocks are... Is that still active? Yeah, it is. Let's block this up too. Or I guess that might be the last guy. Where'd he go? Where'd you go, guy? I don't know. I'll cover it for now. Copper now, think later. Exactly. And I'm gonna get a lot of tough bricks too, which is fine. I'll use them for something someday. There's another... Is that another spawner? Yeah, I guess so. All right, let's go back around this way. No. Oh. All right, I'll go the other way this time. Fun. I guess I could... Did I bring those blaze rods? No, I guess I didn't. That's fine. But also, I need more copper to replenish the spaceship anyway. Part of the problem is that I think I just spent a bunch of my copper starting to make those bulbs. They're really expensive. It's like three of these gets you 4 bulbs. Oh, I guess I'm not in ominous mode anymore, which is fine. I don't really want to keep fighting these guys. I kind of just want to strip this place for its resources. Hello? Hello? I'll use some tough. The blocks in Minecraft are a meter wide. I know, it definitely doesn't, they don't feel that big to me, especially considering how many you can actually carry around with you. But it's kind of, I mean, that's like such a funny classic thing from like so many games, right? It's like, I mean, I remember I used to play RuneScape a lot, and the idea that you could carry like, 27 sharks in your backpack. It's always pretty funny. We're getting copper. We're getting lots of copper. That's what we're here for. Copper and some bulbs for good measure. Ultimately, I'm going to just craft a lot of these into bulbs. There's an ominous thing, which I don't think I've opened yet, so I can try opening that. See if we get anything good. I'm probably dropping a bunch on the floor too, but I think that's okay. All right, can I open this? What are we gonna get? Okay, emeralds, fine. Another potion, okay. Okay, not the most exciting stuff, that's fine. What I really want, I guess, is a wind, wind burst? What's it called? That enchantment I was talking about earlier? Yeah, wind burst. I want a wind burst book. Or another heavy core, I guess, so I can make more maces. What are the gray walls of the chamber made of? This is tough. These are tough bricks. They added all these different variations of tough, which I think look pretty cool. I don't need any of this stuff. I'll keep the tough. Why not? I don't need the ladders. I don't really need this, like, chiseled copper stuff either. That's too fancy pants. The problem is you can't go from the tough bricks back to like normal polished tough. And I'm building the roofs of the factory buildings in the industrial area out of polished tough and polished tough slabs, but you can't go back. So it's a little bit unfortunate. But this whole ceiling is made out of polished tough. So what I should be doing actually, at some point, I'll probably come back and get like just tear out the whole ceiling. I've accumulated so much tough in my world from mining out geodes, I had no idea I could make bricks. It's relatively new that they added it. I think they only added it when they added trial chambers. But now you can, if you have a stone cutter... Oh, I don't even have any raw tough. But yeah, you can see like from polished tough, you can make all this different stuff. And with like the unpolished tough too, you can make like slab stairs, walls with normal tough as well, which looks really cool. It's like, it's a very natural seeming kind of like cavey block. And you get a lot of different variants. There's not that many like stone things that you get walls of. Like there's no normal stone walls. There's andesite, I guess. Someday, whenever I actually make the crazy spider cave that I've been talking about making for years, I'm probably going to use a lot of tough stuff because it's like a cool texture that feels natural and I think would work well for like a spider cave thing. Wait, that's not tough. That's probably something else. No, it is. Or maybe, no, I guess around geodes is a layer of calcite and then a layer of smooth basalt, I guess. But I feel like tough, there's like big patches of tough also. But I guess maybe they aren't around geodes. Oh, we're going up. We're going up a level. This is exciting. Cool. And there's another spawner. Which I don't really want to activate. And I don't think, yeah, I don't think normal mobs spawn in trial chambers, which is good. Okay, I'm getting a ton. All right, I'm gonna just go around this loop, and as soon as once I get back to my like main entrance place, is it a spawner or one of these? I genuinely can't tell. Nope, it's just... Oh, no, it is. Okay, it is. I fell down. It is one of those, it's a chest. It's a, I guess, a vault is what it's called. An ominous vault or something. So I think I can open this. Oh, it's okay. It's a normal one, not an ominous one. But what do we get? Diamond? Arrows. Okay. Wind charges. Wind charges is fun. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Don't really need these. Or these. Or this, or this. Or this. I've seen Daredevil 2 set leaks and the worst villain ever, Bullseye and a scooter. I have not seen them. I did enjoy the rest of Daredevil. I thought I do think I kind of enjoyed the first 2/3 more than the end, which is maybe a controversial opinion. I know a lot of people are saying they really like the end. I think I was just like, oh, okay, so this is literally just only setting up for next season. And I was kind of hoping for a little bit more resolution. But I guess it actually was like meant to be one long season, but they split it into 2. So I guess that's fine. It just, yeah, there was 0 resolution at all. But overall, I thought it was good. And then I'm going to see Thunderbolts next week, which I'm excited for. I've been burned before, but I have pretty high hopes for Thunderbolts. Because as far as I understand it, it's like Thunderbolts is one of the first movies that they made after they had to like realized that their movies were not that good anymore, and so they like went back and reworked the whole process. So I'm hopeful that it'll be good. We'll see. I have seen like some reviews that seem positive. I don't know who's seeing it already or how, but yeah, let's put the elytra on. Let's put this away. I think we got enough copper for now. And that's here. Nice. And we're all packed up. All right, how do we get out of here? The show is stitched together from 2 teams. The next one's definitely going to be better. Yeah, that's kind of my understanding too. Like they made it, they like made a whole show and then they realized it was not going to be great. So they had a whole other team come in and like redo significant chunks of it. So yeah, I am a lot more confident that like the second half will be a little bit more focused. That said, like I was pleased. I enjoyed it. It could have been a lot worse. I actually thought it was really good. All right, here we are. Thankfully, I built this thing. That was very smart of me. This is a fish farm, or no, this is an ink farm, squid farm, ink farm. If I stand right here, the squid spawn, in theory, and this is where I get my black ink from. I kind of want to like, this is another one of those things that was not visible always because the render distance used to be shorter in realms. Yeah, there's squids. The poor squids, they all just get sucked down to the magma blocks and then they perish. But I get their ink. And it takes a while because there's like one minecart going all the way back and forth. But something that I kind of want to do, again, I'm going crazy with the different genres in this world. But I kind of want to turn that into an oil rig or something. I played the game Dredge, which I might have talked about. But I played Dredge, which I really enjoyed. I hadn't heard of it until I was watching Gemini Tay play in Hermitcraft season 10. And her whole thing, this whole season for the past like year, has been based on Dredge. And so finally I was like, all right, I'm going to check this game out, see if it's any good. And I got totally sucked in. It was like perfect for me. You just go around and you fish and you get all these weird fish and it's like kind of creepy. There's like weird Lovecraftian vibes to it. but there's an oil rig in it. I guess it's DLC technically, but I got the full version. So there's an oil rig that's like kind of eerie, and I kind of like the idea of making like, excuse me, somehow making like an oil rig that doesn't feel too far outside the bounds of like what is the style of this world. Kind of like the factory, like the 1930s Boston or whatever. Like, if I can make that work next to a giant vampire castle, then I could figure out how to make an oil rig work somehow. All right, let's just go back to the spaceship, I guess, and dump that stuff in. And then, oh, actually, let me grab those blaze rods, and we'll try and craft up some more stuff. I think they're here. Yeah, nice. Oh, and this is, I made a label for the fast travel thing. So I'll grab some item frames and I'll put that down too. The British got Thunderbolts early. Got it. Yeah. That explains why I've seen some people reviewing it. And yeah, when squids were the only thing in the water, I know. The squids, I remember those squids being like so freaky. I feel like they used to look way scarier. Maybe I was just a child. Okay, so which way is it? It's this way, but I don't know. I actually don't know where it fits among this stuff. So, okay, it's after, where is it? Is this it? No, I don't know what this is. Like, what am I doing here? I kind of want to just cover that up. I don't know why there's a random hallway here. Just confuses me. Maybe it's just where I was mining out soul soil or something. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's between the mangrove swamp and the, yeah, okay, and the blackstone thing. So I can do this. Pop this out, put that there. Pop this out, put that there. And then a blaze rod here. And then we'll put a blaze rod here. Nice. We'll do the same thing here. Pop that out. Put a blaze rod here. Oh, that's an item frame. Put a blaze rod there. Okay, so yeah, it's between the mangrove swamp and the it's a bastion remnant. Is the blackstone represents a bastion remnant that I turned into a froglight farm, which was, I don't think I've ever died more during a project than building that bastion remnant froglight farm. Man, it was brutal. All right, put that there. This system's a little inefficient. I have to have so many copies of all these things for no real good reason, but is this the last one? Nope, not quite. Put that there. And then, oh man, it's still not the last one. Yeah, definitely not the most effective system, but it, it works okay. And then this is where I put the named one. So we'll move this, the Goat Mountain all the way at the end, Bastion Remnant right there. And then I already pre-named one, Blaze Farm. There we go. All right, let's go. But that's not where wait, I'm not even trying to go there. I'm trying to go to the spaceship, which is this way. Can you ever recreate Mumbo's fan mechanic, or is that too advanced? That's a great question. I'm such a fan of all the like animation stuff that they've been doing recently. I don't know if you saw Grian's most recent Hermitcraft episode also. He made a waterfall that is just astounding. And I genuinely, like, I really want to try to see if it's even possible in Bedrock Edition. The fan thing, I feel like it should be. I mean, it might be slightly more complicated just because I'm sure Mumbo used all sorts of weird, like, quasi-connectivity tricks to power certain things. But in theory, if it's just like observers flipping trapdoors in a circle, I feel like it should be possible. So maybe I'll try it at some point. I think, like, in the industrial area, it would be pretty well suited to have some like fans and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. The waterfall thing was amazing. He used like powdered snow popping in and out of behind the waterfall, and like when you break the powdered snow, or maybe it's placing it, I'm not sure which, but it's like it makes these little white particles that when they're behind a waterfall, it just looks incredible. I do kind of want to try it. I believe you dug into that cave for quartz. I'm sure it does not surprise me at all that you would remember that, and I would not. This is spam on Twitch. Nobody ever watches on Twitch anyway. I don't even know why I stream. I looked at the grand thing. Isn't it incredible? It's unbelievable. Plus, like the tipped arrows at the bottom, making the like splash of the water at the bottom of the waterfall. It's unbelievable. It blew my mind. It's one of the coolest animated things I've ever seen in Minecraft. I really want to try something like it. I don't know where I'd do it. Like, I already have the waterfall entrance to the base, which now it feels like like so unexciting in comparison to some of those waterfalls. Maybe I could do like, I mean, the waterfall entrance to the base is already kind of weird in that the water just like comes out of the side of the cliff. Like, maybe I should actually have a waterfall coming down from like up above, and I could do the animation thing up there maybe. I don't know. Or I just do it somewhere else completely. Or it doesn't even work in Bedrock Edition, frankly. I really need to try it. Okay, so yeah, we should be filling up the copper again. I can also turn off these and turn down the note block sounds a little bit. It's fun to listen to the music a little bit, but then it does get a little bit repetitive after a while. It's kind of the best best as possible with 4 different sequences of 12 notes. Like, there's only so much you can do. It's going to be a little bit repetitive no matter what. Okay, it looks like it's almost done actually anyway. I guess I'll just turn that back up. Is this copper? I hope so. You can maybe have the waterfall be some grossified spewing in that pollution pond. Now that's a really cool idea. I was wondering if the powdered snow effect would work behind like stained glass instead of flowing water. Or it could just be water. But yeah, I kind of want to try that. Maybe I'll pop into creative a little bit and just play around. Kind of wish you could dye water source in the world. Totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. The fact that you can do it in cauldrons is so cool. Like it's such a cool feature. But yeah, I feel like if you could actually have flowing water that was a different color, that would be, I mean, that'd be such a game changer. You could do so much cool stuff. The idea of having like I don't even need like in a cauldron, you can combine so many different colors, right? Like you can like you can just keep adding more red or whatever and it'll get like more red. You know, you can dye leather armor a lot more colors than just the 16, right? Because you can like mix colors. I don't even need that for water. Like I recognize that that might be too much. But like if you give me the 16 colors. Give me the 16 colors of water, I'd be so happy with that. Yeah, I mean, it'd be so cool. You could have like, I mean, like green, I feel like would be the ones that would be used the most, right? Like for pollution, slime, whatever. But like you could have purple water for like magical witch's brew. You could have like, I mean, red water would be pretty creepy, right? Like there's some cool stuff you could do with that probably. Yeah, I think that would be awesome. For some reason, I don't think they'll ever add it, but I think it would be really cool because they like the watercolor already changes based on the biome a little bit. So I don't know. I could see them just being like, no, we're never doing that. It would be cool though. You could definitely use red for some harmons. Yeah, for sure. The idea of right, like a, I mean, just imagine like a, you have to like walk through like a spooky area where there's like, you know, ankle depth, like red water on the floor. Like that'd be pretty cool. Are we replenished? Yeah, look, the light's off. So we're good. We're good with that, which means I can potentially craft up more of those bows. But now I'm like, I kind of want to just try and play around with some waterfall stuff. So maybe I'll just like poke around in creative for a little bit with that, see if I can do anything interesting. And then I have to eat something at some point, so I'll probably hop off after that. All right, let's do the little shuffle here as I switch over to the creative world, the creative sandbox. And here we are. You can see this was this is where I was testing my little like I don't know, beacon things, beacon containment things. There's the factory facade over there. Yeah, here's something that would look cool with some red water, right? But yeah, let's try it. So I haven't tried this yet at all. I'm gonna need dispensers. I'm gonna need a bunch of powdered snow, I guess. And I really don't know if this is gonna work at all in Bedrock, but let's try. Let's try. So the first thing that I'll do is I'll just do it super simple. I'm just gonna make a little like clock thing. And we'll see if we can make anything that looks halfway decent. I really don't know if this is gonna work. I don't have, my hopes are not that high, I'll be honest. I feel like I would not be surprised at all if this were something that like really only kind of worked in Java. But let's give it a try. And I guess what I'll do is I'll just try it with like a super simple clock first. We'll just do one of these. All right, so this should, okay. I could go a little faster than that, I think. Okay. So already I feel like I'm not seeing the same particle effect that I was seeing in Green's video, but let's see what it looks like if there's water flowing down. Because maybe that's the key. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit less than optimistic at this point, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's do this. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll have like some water flowing in front of it. I don't even know if I can do the tipped arrow thing. I've never tried that either. Why is this? Okay, how do you... Man, water mechanics are not... I'm not very good at them first try. That being said, it's not looking like it's doing the thing, unfortunately. I don't know if there's something that I need to do differently. Let's check the wiki. Particle, let's see. Using a powdered snow bucket. Places powdered snow. Place powdered snow can be picked up again with an empty bucket. These actions can be automated using a dispenser. When picked up, breaking particles appear. Java edition only. Devastating. Okay, but we've got a bug. We've got a bug report. Powdered snow does not create particles when collected with a bucket. All right, I'm putting it in the chat. Everybody go vote on this. Everybody go upvote this. Because, yeah, it definitely does not work like that in Bedrock Edition. Bummer. Well, there goes that idea. Can I do the tipped arrow thing, though? Let's try that at least. Because maybe I can get, like, some of the way there. Stop this. Ugh, that's a shame. Let's do some soul, sand, and then like arrows. Which kind do I use? Invisibility, maybe? Also, how do I even get them in there? Do I just shoot them into the... I've never done this before. I'll just get a bunch of those and a bow, I guess. Okay, so if I have like something like that. Will this work? I've never tried this either, so we'll see. I guess I can go like that. Okay, so there we have... I guess maybe I'll go down more here. All right, so we've got water that flows down, and then we have this bubble column here. Now, can I shoot an arrow of invisibility into here? Well, so probably, but not like that. Can I shoot it with less intensity? It still goes all the way through. Okay. What if I shoot it straight up? There's no way it's going to land in there. Not even close. Okay, I feel like it like might work though. Okay. Okay. Hey, look at that. Okay. That's pretty cool. That works. Let me replace the gray stuff. right? That looks pretty cool. Especially if, like... Yeah, I mean, well, there would obviously be, like... It would be more of a pool. Which I could do. I mean, I'll take it. Like, this is more than I was expecting to be able to do at all, if I'm being honest. Like, that looks pretty cool. That looks very cool. It is unfortunate that we can't do the powdered snow thing, but who knows? Maybe they'll fix it. But that looks pretty cool. Like, and how far can I see that from? Wow, okay, really far. What's my render distance? 50 chunks, which is what I use in the realm too. Can I see that the whole way? Okay, there. So it does go away eventually, but like, it's okay. So it's like the same as like beacon beams. I mean, look at that. That's cool. And I could theoretically still do the powdered snow thing just in order to have like an animation going. So let's try it. Slabs. Yeah, I think slabs could be good. Like not being able to, it would be better if you didn't see the arrows themselves. I don't know what the best way to do that is. Now, here's a crazy idea. If I do a splash potion of invisibility, will it turn the arrows invisible? No. Okay. It was worth a try. It's funny because they're invisibility arrows already, but... Alright, let's just try doing the powdered snow thing just for the fun of it, I guess. Just to see if we can make like a little pattern going down. Right, so I'll do that. This one won't work. Right, so let's see if we can do this. I'll block this in too. All right, so if I put a powdered snow thing in each, well, I guess I'll wait. I'll set up the observers first, otherwise I'll definitely get all messed up here. So if I just put an observer into each of these, and then like, I could probably just make a pretty simple little observer clock thing. Or I guess, yeah, I can kind of just do the same thing that I did before and just have like a little clock running here. I think this should work. Again, I'll keep it really slow to start. Obviously, we're not going to get the particle effect, but we might get like an interesting effect. Yeah, so it's going. All right, let's turn that off temporarily and then put in the whatchamacallem, the powdered snow things. Did I not? Am I a fool? Okay, I guess I put them all in already. Okay, so yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, that's not nothing. If I make the clock go faster, it might look kind of cool. It is so sad that we don't get that particle effect, though. But maybe we will someday. Right? Like, okay. You know, it's not the coolest thing in the world, but it is something. This, I think, looks awesome. Like, having those at the bottom is very cool. And I think, yeah, if we had some slabs kind of thing, like even just like, I don't know exactly how to do it. Right, but like, you know, if there's a little bit of something like that, like from an angle, that looks pretty cool. And maybe we'll get the particle effects eventually, which would be really cool too. Too bad we don't get them. But that's how it goes. Well, on that note, I'm gonna go eat some food. This has been just a delight, as always. Got some stuff done. Got some copper. Played around with some stuff with some waterfall stuff, which is fun. Decorated the blaze spawner a bit. I guess I still need to go back and finish that. I forgot that I didn't quite finish that project, but that's fine. I can do that off camera, most likely. And until next time, we'll see you around. Thanks for joining. Have a good Thursday.